Okay, so have you ever like been peeling an orange
Mm-hmm.
and like your dog is right there
Yeah.
and they give you those puppy dog
Oh,
eyes?
yeah.
You're kind of like, can dogs even eat oranges?
Right?
Like, is that okay?
Yeah. Is it good for them?
And I like we're always getting questions about this.
Oh, for sure.
It's like one of those things people are really curious about.
Absolutely.
So you've sent over some like really fascinating research on this.
I did.
So we're going to deep dive into it today
Awesome.
and figure out like what's the deal with dogs and oranges.
Yeah.
So where should we start with this?
Well, I think we should definitely start with the good news.
Okay, this is good news.
So oranges are actually a really good source of vitamin C.
Okay, everyone knows vitamin C is good for us.
Right.
But is it like the same for dogs?
It is.
Okay.
It's super important for their immune systems.
Right.
And we all know like we need vitamin C to like fight off colds.
Yeah.
But for dogs, it can actually do even more than that.
Really? Like what?
So, for example, in senior dogs,
Okay.
vitamin C can actually play a role in improving their cognitive function.
Oh, wow.
So it kind of helps keep those older pups sharp, you know?
So like brain health.
Yeah, brain health for
Yeah.
sure.
Wow.
And then also, it's really essential for collagen production,
Mm-hmm.
which is super important for their joints.
Okay.
So no matter how old your dog is,
Yeah.
it can actually help with like their mobility and their overall well-being.
So that's amazing. Like I never really thought about
Right.
that little slice of orange could actually be like helping their joints.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Wow. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, you also mentioned that oranges can be good for hydration.
Yes.
So can you explain that a little bit?
Yeah, so oranges, just like watermelons and cucumbers, have like a really high water content.
Okay.
So especially on a hot day,
Yeah.
giving your dog a couple orange slices can be like a really sneaky way to get some extra fluids into them
Well, that's a good idea.
and help prevent them from getting dehydrated.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm.
Especially like if your dog's not a big water drinker.
Exactly.
That's a good tip.
Yeah,
Okay, so we've got all this good stuff about oranges,
right.
but I have a feeling
But
there's a but coming.
yes.
So what is it?
So we can't forget about the sugar.
Okay.
Oranges do have sugar in them.
Right. It's a fruit.
Exactly. It's natural sugar, but still sugar.
Okay.
And so if your dog is overweight or has diabetes,
Yeah.
too much sugar can actually cause problems.
So it's all about like moderation, I guess.
Exactly. Moderation is key.
Okay. So how do we figure out how much orange is okay to give a dog?
So it really depends on their size.
Okay.
But a good rule of thumb is about a teaspoon of orange segments
Okay.
for every 10 pounds of body weight.
So like a small dog
Yeah,
would get less than
Yeah.
like a big dog.
exactly.
Okay, that makes sense.
But that's just a guideline, of course.
Right.
Every dog's different.
Mhm.
And you always want to observe your dog for like any digestive upset after giving them a new food.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Right.
So just start small and see how they do.
Exactly.
If you're ever worried, always talk to your vet.
Yes, always talk to your vet.
Okay, so now we need to talk about the other part of the orange,
Oh, yeah.
the peel.
The peel and the seeds.
Are those okay for dogs?
So the flesh of the orange is fine in moderation,
Okay.
but the peels and the seeds are definitely off limits.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
So they can actually be a choking hazard,
Oh, okay.
and they can even cause blockages in their digestive system.
Oh, wow. So those are a big no-no.
Big no-no. Yeah.
Okay, so if you're giving your dog an orange,
Mm-hmm.
you got to make sure you peel it first.
Peel it first and get rid of all those seeds.
Really make sure there's no seeds in there.
No seeds.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So we've covered the good,
Yes.
the bad,
Huh.
and the things to be careful about.
Absolutely.
So for everyone listening out there,
Mm-hmm.
what are the key takeaways you want them to remember?
So I think the biggest thing is that oranges can actually be a really healthy and refreshing treat for dogs.
Okay.
But moderation and careful preparation are super important.
Like we said,
Exactly.
it's not like an everyday thing.
Right. It's more like a special occasional treat.
Right.
Not something you're giving them every single day.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
And like we always say,
Mm-hmm.
it's never a bad idea to talk to your vet.
Never a bad idea, especially if your dog has any health issues.
Right. They can give you personalized advice,
Absolutely.
like for your specific dog.
Exactly. Every dog is different.
Okay. This has been so interesting.
It really has.
I feel like, we all have this idea of like what dogs can and can't eat.
Right.
And it's so cool to learn that like something as simple as an orange
Mm-hmm.
can actually be good for them.
Yeah.
In moderation, of course.
Of course.
So it makes you wonder what other human foods
Oh, yeah.
are actually okay for dogs
I know.
that we maybe thought weren't.
Right.
It's like a whole world to explore.
It is definitely encourage everyone to, like, do their research.
Yes.
Be curious.
Talk to your vet
Absolutely.
before you share your food with your dog.
Yes.
All right, so next time you're having an orange,
Mm-hmm.
maybe consider sharing a little bit
Yeah.
with your furry friend.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
And make sure it's prepared properly.
Peeled, no seeds.
Exactly.
And remember, moderation is key.
Moderation is key.
And talk to your vet if you have any concerns.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Well, this has been super fun.
It has been.
Thanks so much for joining us on this deep dive.
Thank you for having me.
We'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.